Hello guys, this is Abhishek, founder and CEO of richlivingmastery.com. Welcome to Rich Living Mastery YouTube channel where we create content to help you optimize three areas of your life: health, wealth, and relationships. Today on the show, we have an amazing guest who's pursuing his passion and helping other people do the same. His name is Karthik R. In 2007, he made a change from a corporate life to doing something he loves, which is training people. He's a master trainer of NLP and hypnosis with 10 years experience in coaching, and he will be going international in 2019. Welcome to the show, Karthik sir.
Yeah, thank you,
How are you
Abhishek.
doing?
I am fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, fantastic.
Great,
Okay,
great. Yeah.
so for people who are watching this video,
Mm-hmm.
if you were to tell them what NLP is,
Mm-hmm.
as simple as possible, how would you say it?
So NLP is the art and science of mind reprogramming, how you can reprogram your mind. See, at the end of the day, no matter what you do, you may want to have a very good fitness in your life, or else you may want to change your career, you may want to grow in your entrepreneur debut that you made, and whatsoever it is, your mind plays a key role in doing whatever it is doing. And when you know how to program your mind, when you can develop good habits, when you can delete all your negative emotions and implant a lot of empowering beliefs in it, then you get a lot of results that you have to get. So that is what NLP basically does. So neuro is your mind part, your neurology. Linguistics is your language with which you program your mind, and programming is programming how you do it. So NLP basically deals with how you can, sorry, program your mind using your language. And there are lots of things being done. And as of now, it's a very big phenomenon. It's being followed in NASA, Pentagon, and all the top CEOs, presidents of US, and even in a lot of the scripts that politicians and others have is NLP based. So that's about NLP in
Okay,
short.
fantastic. Okay. So before this we were talking about depression and anxiety. NLP is
Hmm.
something that helps deal with anxiety and depression better than many other methods out there. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So a lot of people get into depression or get into anxiety. If you were to tell them some ways they could get out of it, quick, practical ways that they could start doing right now, what would it be? What would those methods or techniques be?
Okay, the difference between NLP and other techniques, first let me start with there. See,
Okay.
NLP thinks that people work perfectly. If you just point to them the right directions, they just get the results that they want. And NLP doesn't categorize people into depression, this level of depression, that level of depression, and all those things. It just sees depression as depression. By the way, depression and anxiety, as you said, both of them are the same thing in two different levels. Meaning, depression is somewhere you're stuck in the past, and anxiety is somewhere you're stuck in the future. Both of which means you're not in the present. So for both of these things, first of all, you have to have a sense of reality in the present. And one thing that a lot of people we bypass or else we overlook is we don't realize the importance of our physiology that our physiology plays in our world, day-to-day life. For example, let me ask you something or else let me ask you to do something. Try smiling for a minute or more. And when you keep smiling, just try to bring a sad memory of your life. It doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
You can try it hundreds of times, thousands of times. It doesn't happen like that way. Because your mind goes, this fellow is laughing, this fellow is very normal, then how can I bring a sad memory? This doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. So first thing is you have to notice the way you sit, the way you are, the way you are breathing and all those things. Change it immediately. Get up, go and do something else and change the body language. Your physiology affects your psychology more than your psychology affecting your physiology.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, this is something that most people don't understand or most people overlook. And that's the first thing that you have to do. Just change your body language, get up and do something and be refreshed and change your body language basically. And second thing is I would ask people, this is one of my hacks that I use, brain hacks that I use is get up and go and have a cold shower.
Hmm.
Now, cold shower is something that shatters you from top to bottom. It is again something that deals with your physiology, but it goes on a deeper level. See, there are a lot of times in our life when we are totally stuck. You didn't know what to do. You didn't know where to go. and suddenly somehow someone pushed you, or else you yourself pushed yourself to go and have a shower. The person you were before the shower and after the shower will be phenomenally different, meaning you will be suddenly drawn to the present moment. At least you're drawn to your physiology. You're becoming aware of your body, that you're feeling the cold water on your body, and you just try to do the things that you have to do the right way, and it automatically comes to you. That's the second thing. The third thing is, have some music that you like a lot, and always have these things in your mind. Unfortunately, we all have musics that actually takes us down than music that takes us up,
Yeah.
and we train ourselves in such a way that we sometimes even start to think being depressed looks more mature. I've seen people who have been depressed for let's say a couple of months, and after a point of time they're like, that's the way, that's what is good, and someone somewhere they just got stuck to it and they don't want to come out of it. So first of all, try to have a bunch of musics that actually takes you out of whatever states that you are in. Listen to those music. That's the third one. And the fourth one, of course, is just get talking to people who you like to talk to. For example, you can just call an old school friend and talk to him about your all the old school memories. You can call an old colleague and talk to them about your work experience and whatever you are planned to do with your life and all those things. This suddenly takes you from something to something else. So that is something that can help you. So these are basic 4 life hacks, or else brain hacks, as I call them, that can help you to come out of your anxiety or depression or whatsoever it is. Basically, both of them are same in different levels. Yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. So, let's say, what other things could this be used for, like other than anxiety and depression?
Oh, that's good that you asked about it. Now, unfortunately, NLP is being seen by some people as a therapeutic thing, as a therapy.
Mm.
It's funny that when one of the co-founders of NLP, Richard Bandler, founders of NLP, or else I could say that, he came to India, and people, a lot of psychologists came, and then they went and said that this is therapy. He used to say people to write the name therapy on the board. So it'll be THERA, therapist, THERAPIST.
Yeah.
Then he will just put a space between the and
Yeah.
the other part.
Ah.
And the reason is because NLP is not just about therapy. NLP has elements of therapy in it because it was evolved from certain things that had elements of therapy in it. It has elements of coaching in it, but it is much beyond coaching. It has element of lots of other things in it, hypnosis in it, but it is much beyond it and all those things. So NLP can be basically used for anything that you want to deal with your mind. For example, anxiety, depression, PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder,
Mm.
or obsessive compulsive disorders, or whatsoever it is. These I'm saying on the psychological front. Now, let us say there's a person who wants to get success in his life. He wants to start a business. He's a new entrepreneur. He wants to get to something. Now, for a new entrepreneur, the things that are most important is how he can set his goal, how he can align himself towards his goal, and whenever he's walking towards his goal, how he can track his progress
Mm.
towards the goal, and then how he can maintain his mental states. The person who can maintain his mental states at will is the most powerful. And another one thing that most people overlook is when an entrepreneur is walking towards success, the most important thing people think is willpower, when it is actually habits. Habits will beat your willpower black and blue every day, but you will never realize it. For example, one day you just wanted to start dieting or whatever it is, and you just were so confident you will start to diet. You just walked past your favorite fast food chain, let us say KFC or whatsoever it is. You got a good smell of it, and you thought that, okay, I will control. Then you just walked a few blocks, another one came up, and when the fourth or fifth one comes up, you will just think, okay, man, let me start it from tomorrow. Your habits, whatever you had for so many amount of time, will beat your willpower black and blue. Unfortunately, we oversee it. So how to create powerful habits, how to take the habit that would actually disrupt you, how to create powerful behaviors, how to implant powerful beliefs, and how to take away all those negative emotions that you had. Someone started entrepreneurship and they had a negative emotion. They just got stuck a few years back. Now they are a bit apprehensive. Do I start, or else do I wait, or else what do I do? So for all these things, for in terms of coaching, in terms of making a person into go into a hypnotic state and implant something into a person. So it's been used for a variety of things as of now. So basically anything that deals with your mind and body, NLP is there for you. Yeah.
That's fantastic. So speaking
Thank you.
about this, it's so interesting that I would like to collaborate on more videos so that we could bring value to
Mhm.
people. Like so much
Sure.
into it. Now I have used NLP like in my life a lot of times, and then
Mhm.
I could see a lot of difference that happens. This is something
Yeah.
like like NLP is something like it's what I believe is like it's a shortcut to like your hard work. It's like smart work. You could
Fine. You can call it that.
yeah.
That's one way of representing NLP. Fine.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's like you could beat yourself up to get yourself to do something or use some of the techniques that will make you feel like it's your idea to do it, and then it's actually good to do it rather than it not to do it. That's what I
Exactly.
think. Okay. Thanks
Exactly.
a lot for your time.
Thank you.
And
Thanks a lot.
yeah. And one more thing, if people were to reach out to you, I'll put down your social links below so that
Sure.
people could reach out to you.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
And
Definitely.
before we go, if there's any advice that you want to give them, anything, any advice that would help them out, what would it be?
Not great advices. Just have awareness of your life, how your life is moving around. And if you want help, just reach out to help. And life has lots of beautiful things to achieve. And your brain is the key to all those things. And when you know how to align your brain towards your purpose, which basically it has to do, it wants to do, but unfortunately, it is just getting a lot of other things on the way, your life will be a great success. There is lots and lots of things to be achieved in life, and all the best to achieve whatever success you want to achieve. And if you want to reach me out, I'll just give my details to Abhishek, and he will just put a link below. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.